Right, I'm going to be sharing a viewer request video, and this is going to be how to stamp. So I received a comment at the end of 2024 asking if I'd make this video, and I said sure, but it would be up in the new year. So I will be completely honest that I normally like to do viewer request videos right away, but I was actually very hesitant about sharing this video right away because on Monday I'm going to be starting a new nail art series, and in March the episode that's going to go up on my channel is going to be all about stamping, and I didn't know if these two videos would clash, I should say, together. So I decided that this video is just going to be the basics to stamping, while that video in March is going to be like more in depth with things like reverse stamping and so on. So basically what you're going to need for stamping is a stamping plate, a scraper, you're going to need a stamper. I would recommend getting a stamper that is clear. It's going to be so much easier, as well as you're going to need nail polishes to do your designs with. Now, when it comes to using nail polish, there are a lot of people that will tell you that you need to use a stamping nail polish for this. Some people will tell you that you can use regular nail polish. In my honest opinion, use whatever you have and use whatever is most convenient and just easier and what you personally prefer to use. I have a couple of stamping polishes in my collection that I really like, but 99% of the time when I do stamping, I am using a regular non-stamping nail polish. And to me, I really don't find any difference, but again, it completely just comes down to what you personally prefer to use. Now, when it comes to top coats, I would recommend getting a smudge-free top coat because it's going to prevent your images from smearing when you go to top coat over them. So for the actual stamping, what you're going to do is you're going to apply a layer of nail polish like so onto whatever image you want on your stamping plate, and you're going to scrape once or twice and then pick up that image on the stamper as quickly as possible and then transfer it to your nail as fast as possible. When you do stamping like this, the nail polish is so thin that it's going to dry very quickly, so you have to work very quickly. I would recommend making sure that your base color to your design that you're going to stamp over is slightly tacky, but you just need to work very quickly to make sure that stamp transfers properly. Now, I'm just going to show here the other ways that you can stamp. There are many different ways of rolling the stamper to pick up your image. Again, it really just depends on what you personally prefer to do. Just find whatever way is easiest for you. I would also recommend making sure that you clean your stamping plate in between use of the image, because you're going to have a much cleaner transfer, where if the polish isn't cleaned off the stamping plate, it's not going to pick up as good or pick up at all. I would also recommend having either a lint roller or a piece of tape next to you so that you can remove the excess image off your stamper when you are done with it. And like I said, I'm just showing the different ways that you can do like picking up the image. Again, it just depends on what you personally prefer to do and what's easiest for you. So next up is going to be, you want to make sure that you keep your scraper clean as well. Basically, you want your nail tools to be as clean as possible between each stamp because, again, the images are going to transfer better and pick up easier. So for top coat, I would definitely, like I said, recommend the smudge-free top coat because it's going to prevent your nail designs from smearing. Once you do your smudge-free top coat and it's dry, you can, of course, go ahead and add your favorite fast-drying top coat or even a matte top coat. That's usually what I like to do. And I hope that this video was helpful. And like I said, I'm starting a new series on Monday.